So you may or may not have seen those videos going around that's like AI controls my day or AI controls my 24 hours. I thought I would do my own spin on it and do AI controls my journaling. So if you don't know what AI is, it stands for artificial intelligence, and there's this thing that's been going around called ChatGPT. It's a website and it's basically just like this artificial intelligence server that can answer a bunch of questions. Don't ask me the science behind it. I don't really understand technology that much. I just know it is pretty cool. Really hope that AI doesn't take over the world, but if you can't beat them, join them. So why not let AI take over my journaling for the day? Oh boy, I feel like this goes against everything that I stand for with like preserving the written language. I'm literally introducing technology into my journal. So we're just gonna see how this goes. I don't really have a plan. It could be a fail, but we're just gonna ask ChatGPT some questions and see what happens. All right, so I have ChatGPT pulled up on my phone right here, and I think I'm going to say, how should I date my journal entry? When dating your journal entry, it's a good idea to include the full date, including the day, month, and year. This way you can easily track when you wrote each entry and refer back to specific dates in the future. Here's an example of how you could date your journal entry. March 19th, 2023. You can also choose to include the day of the week, the time of day, or any other information that you feel is important. However, including the full date is the most important aspect to make sure you have a clear record of when the entry was written. Oh my gosh, I love that answer. Mwah. Literally could not have been more perfect. I always include the day of the week, the time, and just the date. So when I was reading that at first, I was like, oh my gosh, it's only telling me to write the date. I don't want to have to break my pattern, but I can write the day of the week and the time too because ChatGPT said I could. It's Sunday, 5:18 p.m. and it is March 19th. All right, looking good so far. Before I ask what I should write about, I think I'm going to ask what I should write with, because I was just using my normal pen that I always use for daily journaling, but it might have a different plan in mind. Which pen should I use to journal with? There's no one size fits all answer to this question. Oh my gosh, it's writing so much. Let me zoom through this. Okay, so it says there's no one size fits all answer to this question since everyone has their own preferences when it comes to writing instruments. However, here are a few things to keep in mind when choosing a pen for journaling. Comfort, choose a pen that feels comfortable to hold and write with for extended periods. Number 2, ink type, blah, 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 blah. Ink color and pen style. Ultimately, the best pen for journaling is one that you enjoy using and that makes you feel comfortable and inspired to write. You may want to try out a few different pens to see what works best for you. I completely agree with that, but I was hoping you would give me something with a little bit more substance. So I'm going to ask, what brand of pen should I use to journal with? It's thinking. It's thinking. Oh my gosh, it's thinking for a while. It's still thinking. Oh. Okay, so there's no one size fits all, but it's giving me some options. Pilot pens. Okay, not super big fan of Pilot pens. I know everyone loves the Pilot G2 pens, but they're not my fave. Uniball. The Uniball Signo retractable gel pen used to be my favorite, but not anymore. I'm hoping it gives me the Pentel Energel pen. Staedtler pens. Okay, I do have Staedtler pens, but they bleed through a lot. Oh gosh, the vent is coming on. It is going so slowly. I've never used the Faber-Castell pens. Muji pens, also haven't used those. I want to use the Pentel Energel pen. Can I use the Pentel Energel pen for writing my journal entry? Yes, the Pentel Energel pen is a great option for journaling. It's known for its smooth and consistent ink flow, which can make writing the extended periods more comfortable. The Energel pen also comes in a range of ink colors and pen styles, so you can choose the one that best suits your needs and preferences. Additionally, the Energel ink dries quickly, so it's less likely to smudge or smear on journal pages. Overall, the Pentel Energel pen can be a great choice for journaling, especially if you value smooth and consistent writing performance. That is what I like to hear. Even though it gave me some other pen options, I'm gonna stick with my trusty handy dandy Pentel Energel pen. It says it comes in a bunch of different colors, which I do have, but I'm gonna ask which color I should use. Which Pentel Energel pen color should I use for my journal entry? The color of the pen that you use should be based off of some things. Your mood, contrast, and creativity. Oh my gosh. I just needed to give me an answer. It's like explaining everything. I just want it to be like a random number generator where it just says like yellow. Except if it told me to write in yellow, I'd be like, heck no. Okay, well, I'm in the mood for a black pen because I always write in black ink for the most part. So I'm just gonna stick with my black pen, but I'm gonna ask, what should I write about in my journal entry? It's probably gonna give me a whole long answer. Oh my gosh, it is. This is literally like an entire video. It's literally writing the whole journal entry for me. Okay, what you write about in your journal entry is entirely up to you, but here are some ideas to get you started. Number 1, daily events. Write about the events of your day, including anything noteworthy or significant that happened. Number 2, thoughts and feelings. Write about your thoughts and emotions on a particular subject or how you're feeling at a given moment. Number 3, goals and aspirations. Write about your short-term or long-term goals and aspirations and how you plan to achieve them. Number 4, gratitude. Write about the things you're grateful for in your life or the positive aspects of a particular situation. Number 5, reflection. Write about your personal growth and self-improvement or reflect on a past experience and what you learned from it. Number 6, creativity. Write poetry, short stories, or create art in your journal. Remember, your journal is a personal space where you can express yourself freely and without judgment. You can write about anything that comes to mind, and your entries can be as long or as short as you like. The key is to make journaling a habit and a regular practice so you can continue to explore your thoughts and feelings over time. I do think I've done a decent job at that, considering I have a whole big stack of journals. So I have for sure been exploring those thoughts and feelings over many years. So I think I'm just gonna choose. I'm gonna write about my daily events, maybe my thoughts and feelings, and I'm definitely feeling the creativity part, and I am gonna create some art in my journal. So real quick, I'm just gonna start writing about my day. I just introduced it a little bit and said I'm filming a video right now where I have AI control my journal entry, and it told me to write about my day, so here it goes. And then I wrote about my day, and I said today has been pretty uneventful, but it's also been decently productive. I woke up early and showered, and I've been working on my Path Out study guide for most of the day. My midterm is on Wednesday, and I'm not looking forward to it, especially since it's my birthday. Oh well. I also FaceTimed with Laura, and now I'm filming this YouTube video. When I'm done, my plan is to get back to studying. Alright, so far so good. I do want to add some sort of like creativity aspect into my journaling, which ChatGPT said I could do. So I'm gonna ask, should I include hand lettering in my journal entry? Alright, so basically it said it's up to personal preferences. It can add visual interest and whatnot, but it said it can also be time consuming and frustrating, and not to force it if it's not your cup of tea. But I do want to include hand lettering, so I'm going to say, give me a phrase that I should hand letter in my journal. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Wait. Oh, this is so freaky. I literally am like gonna like cry. I feel like I'm gonna cry right now. I have so many chills running through my body. Okay, so the phrase it gave me is create a life you love. If you're subscribed to my channel and you watch my videos, you know why this is freaking me out. But in case you don't, for every journal of mine, I always start the cover page with a quote. And I literally made a video about starting this journal. And the quote that I chose and hand lettered was, she created a life she loved. And when I first found this quote, I found a quote that said, she designed a life she loved. I think it was designed, but I changed it to the word created because I was like, I feel like created implies more action. So the fact that ChatGPT just told me like that quote, like, I know that it's like a kind of cliche common phrase, but like there are so many cliche common phrases out there. Of all of the ones it could have chosen, it gave me create a life you love. I am so mind blown. That is insane. This phrase is a great reminder to focus on what's important to you and to take intentional steps towards building a fulfilling and meaningful life. You can hand letter this phrase in a style that resonates with you and use it as a daily inspiration in your journal. Oh my gosh. This is so good. I feel like I should ask what style I should write it in though. What style should I use to hand letter the quote? Modern calligraphy, brush lettering. Oh my gosh. It's giving me a whole bunch of ideas. Alright, we're just gonna go with the first one with some calligraphy. Now I'm gonna say, what colors should I use when hand lettering that quote? I could color with black ink. That's kind of boring. Metallic, that would be fun. Pastels, bright colors, really not helping. It kind of just gave me everything. I feel like you have to be direct and just tell ChatGPT to tell you something, because if you ask a question, it's going to give you a million different options. So I'm just going to say, choose the colors I should use to hand letter that quote. Oh my gosh. It says it can't give me choices, but it's giving me some options. Navy blue lettering with light blue or white highlights, black lettering with gold or silver metallic accents, white lettering on a dark background with neon or bright color highlights, or neutral colored lettering with pastel or muted watercolor backgrounds. None of those are really good to me. Give me some better color options. I'll change it to different. Give me some different color options. Certainly. Ooh. Soft pink lettering with a lavender background. Okay, I'm not gonna do a background. Maybe I'll do like a drop shadow. Teal lettering with coral or peach background. White lettering with black and white striped background. Yellow lettering with blue or green watercolor background. Light green lettering with a yellow background. Dark purple lettering with a light pink background. Bright orange lettering with a dark blue background. Pale blue lettering with light gray or silver background. So there's another thing of ChatGPT called DALL-E, and it basically like gives you an image. So I'm gonna try putting this description into DALL-E and seeing if it can give me like a visual of something I should try to recreate. So I'm gonna say, soft pink calligraphy hand lettering with a purple shadow that says create a life you love. We're gonna generate it and we'll see. It's loading. Oh my gosh, wait. Wow, that was kind of a fail. Life you create. Chloe of your life. The vision is there. Maybe I'll just use this as inspiration and then hand letter kind of like my own version of that. But first I need to ask ChatGPT, what stationery brand should I use to hand letter that quote? Tombow, it's giving me the Tombow dual brush pens. That is exactly what I was looking for. So since it was number one, I'm gonna go ahead and use those. I tried to pick colors that match this. These are the ones that I chose because I still want to do like the pink with the purple shadow background that ChatGPT gave me. We're just gonna do our best. I'm gonna try to combine the ChatGPT and DALL-E prompts and visuals, and I'm just gonna freehand this and hope for the best. This is what it's looking like. So it's like kind of inspired by what I saw. Not really loving the colors, but it's okay. And like this could have been a little more centered, but whatever, it's fine. We're not done yet though. I want to like decorate around the hand lettering phrase. So I'm gonna ask ChatGPT, what should I draw? Doodles and patterns. Perfect. That is exactly what I was hoping for. Anything from stars and hearts to flowers and geometric shapes. That is what I'm gonna do. The other stuff seems a little bit too complex if I am being honest. I'm gonna say choose some colors I should use for my doodles and patterns. Okay, okay. So we have some pastel colors, bold colors, monochrome, metallics, or neutrals. Pretty much all of the colors. I guess I'm just gonna go with the first one, pastel colors, pink, blue, green, and purple, to create a soft, whimsical look. So now I'm gonna use DALL-E to generate a picture of that. Doodles of stars and hearts and flowers in geometric shapes that are pastel, pink, blue, green, and purple. I don't know if that's gonna show up with anything good. I don't know. We're gonna generate that and see. I'm kind of scared. I feel like it's gonna give something really stupid. Okay. Actually, not that bad. That's actually pretty decent. I'm really digging the top right one. I feel like that is the best. That's definitely a whimsical look if you ask me. So I'm gonna use the same pink and purple, and then I got these green and blue Tombow brush pens that I feel like kind of match the vibe, and they're like mostly pastel. They're kind of like dark pastels, and I guess I'm just going to go ahead and start drawing some of these shapes. Drumroll please, are you ready to see the completed AI generated journal entry? Ta-da! I have mixed feelings about it. Definitely could be like a bit more, I don't know, cohesive, pretty. The colors are questionable, the geometric shapes, it just, a little questionable overall, but it's pretty cool. I feel like I should write some sort of like explanation over here of like what exactly this was, about how like the AI generated the quote and the doodles and the colors and stuff, but for now I'm just gonna leave it. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. I don't typically do challenges and stuff like this, but if you're interested in seeing more of them, comment down below any ideas you have, or just let me know your thoughts on today's video. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys!